Shalom. Call Halal Yahweh. Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Bahashem Rakah Kradash. Shalom and salutations and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, where I continue to learn this 100% true from. Shalom to the elder bishops and the elders, the prophets, and the teachers and evangelists of Great Millstone, where I continue to learn this 100% true from. Again, I want to say Shema Yasha Allah Yahweh Allah Hayanawa Yahweh Ahud. That is Israel and Yahweh is one. Shalom also to the speckled bird, confused face, the Akim and Aqua, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. And I'm just listening to this video right here. Now, I think this kid name is Cooley. Something. I think it's cool. I could be wrong. Please forgive me, and if I'm saying your name wrong. Fair use. I'm not using this for any kind of money gain, just for education purposes only. Fair use, 1976 Act. I gotta make sure I get that out. But so I'm listening to this dude, and I don't necessarily follow or into what he's into or anything like that. Just scrolling, and I seen it, and the video played, and because it's a short, I started listening to it, and it just made me think about Yahweh Shai. And for me personally, I never thought I would be doing what I'm doing, which is teaching the word of the Most High, to my people. And maybe some other people seen it before, but I never seen it. I never imagined that I would be doing this. Far from it. And it made me think about, when I'm gonna let the video play, it made me think about how it made me think about Yahweh Bashan Yahushai, and that I think I was about 13 when my father passed away. And I didn't have any man to come into my life after that to raise me or take me under their wing and show me anything about being a man. I had to learn all these things on my own. And I was the oldest out of my family, and so more or less I was a guinea pig for what the world was going to bring to a young man, which is a so-called black man in the world. And just going through the trials and tribulations and things of not understanding the things that I was going through, the harsh things or the hard things that I was going through, and nobody showed me or taught me or explained to me, anything like that, especially men of the Lord. So it's just a great blessing that Yahweh Shai allowed me to woke me up, touched the dome, the head toucher, and he allowed the elder apostles, he allowed the spirit on me to be discerned, to know who to listen to get this truth, because I was always curious and always wanted to learn the scriptures and understand what the scriptures mean. I remember when I was young, probably like maybe 10, 12, maybe something maybe around that time, I attempted to try to read the scriptures, and nobody asked me nothing, you know what I mean? But I just tried to read it, and I didn't understand it at all. I think I was in Revelations too, and it just was like, wow, I don't get none of this. It's throwing me off. So to be here now doing what I'm doing, I just, thanking Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. And I realized, doing what I got to do as far as taking care of my family and being a father and a husband and all of those other things, is that this is only through the grace and spirit of Yahweh Shai that I'm doing this. And this is what made me use this video, and got some scriptures pulled up, into just to speak about it real quick. And excuse me for the rant, but the spirit was on me to speak about those types of things, because I definitely understand what like, again, I don't agree with what this, I guess, Cooley, that's his name, a lot of his talking points are about. But this that I definitely I believe that he's right about this. He just didn't mention Yahweh and Yahweh Shai and mention the Most High, but he did mention God. So that's what made me. That's what stood it out is what he was saying. Without doing anything, I answered the question to myself that the Most High has to be with you. So let's listen to it real quick. I'm gonna get some scriptures.
11. I love you. And they only 12 and 11. I love you.
Boys.
But they stand up
Just
right
stand up
now.
boys,
I
not
got young
men.
niggas.
No woman can raise
But
a
they
son
will.
into a man. The only way a son can become a man is through a father. The other way is discovering it on his own. You haven't lived the male experience. You lived a female experience. The female experience is more privileged than the man's position. This chick is on a stripper pole. Can a nigga get on a stripper pole and make bread like that?
Yes,
No.
Yes,
No, you're
you can.
speaking about the exception. I knew y'all was gonna say that. That exception of men that actually go on a stripper pole and dance, they don't even make a fraction of the money that strippers make. So what I'm saying is facts. You don't have to work. You can sell and still make it. You live life on freaking easy mode. You don't get it. You can't raise no son. It ain't happening. You don't understand the male experience. So the only thing you can hope for is maybe some nigga that you can bag as a stepfather to raise that nigga for you. And if not, you better hope that God is with your son to raise that nigga into a man. If not, he ain't being no man. He gonna be like all of these other whips that y'all chicks complain about. Sassy boys. Oh, these feminine. Oh, they're leading me on. They're selling me a dream. They're not being masculine and telling me the truth. He's gonna be like one of those niggas. The niggas that y'all chicks complain about. What are you talking about? You raised a boy into a boy. He will never be a man.
All right, so I'm gonna stop it there, and let's get some scriptures. Acts 2:32. This Yahushua have the Most High raised up, wherefore we all are witnesses. Acts 5:30. The Most High of our fathers, it's not everybody, it's just his people, raised up Yahushua whom ye slew and hung on a tree. Let me see. Bear me 1 second. Get the scripture. What the hell? Salaki, man. Having trouble with this app, man. Definitely the devil working. 1 Corinthians 6:14. And the Most High have raised up Salaki, and the Most High have both raised up the Lord, and will also raise up us by his own power. So what the guy was saying is that there's two options on this young man being raised. That is having a father and being guided by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, or not having a father and being guided by Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. It's all ordained, you know what I'm saying? And that's the only way these young men can be raised, because I'm not the only situation with not having a father in his life. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure a lot of the brothers didn't have their father, but the Most High had touched them and gave him the scriptures, the law, statutes, and commandments, and showed them his secrets, and this allowed them to have knowledge and wisdom, which is better than any education or anything that you could attain here in Esau's world. Is this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. First Peter 1:21. Who by him do believe in the Most High, that raised him up from the dead and gave him glory, that your faith and hope might be in the Most High. See something here. The scripture just came to me. I swear, Esau definitely messing with stuff, man. Definitely messing with stuff. Definitely messing with stuff. Bear me 1 second. Yeah, it didn't take long for me to find it. This is Exodus 4:22, and it says, "And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, Thus saith Yahweh, Israel is my son, even my firstborn." So let's kind of want to get some other scripture. About the Most High working on men of Israel. You know what I'm saying? After the, being under these curses and all the trauma and the things that we have to dealing with Esau. This is James 5:16. Confess your faults one to another and pray one for another, that ye may be healed. An effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. Right? So again, men help to raise men. What also helps you is understanding this doctrine, understanding the names of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. You know what I mean? Because the whole world don't have these names. The whole world will know them eventually. So, but they don't have it to call on him. It's only for his elect, his hopeful elect. It's Malachi 4:2. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall. And again, the Most High is raising us up. And how's he healing? I mean, he's raising us up. He's raising us up by these laws, the statutes, and commandments, right? These instructions. Psalms 107:20. He sent his word and healed them and delivered them from destructions. And that's going to be the hopeful elect in this time. You know what I'm saying? See if I can get another scripture. See. Obadiah 1:17. But unto Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. So the Most High is going to deliver who? Israel. Israel is his people. Let's get another scripture. Deuteronomy 7:6, and it reads, For thou art a holy people unto Yahweh thy power. Yahweh thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So Yahweh Bashan Yahweh Shai is going to raise up a certain people that's going to be above all the other people, right? Let me see. Do I have something else? Salakia. This is Ephesians 2:1. And you have he quickened who were dead in trespasses and sin. Now let's look up the word quickeneth, but before I do that, let's get John 6:63. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. And this is how the Most High has raised up, or this is how the Most High will raise up his elect. It's through this word. You know what I'm saying? Strictly through this word. Now let's get the word understanding of quicken real quick. And if possible, I'll give you one more scripture and I'm done. Let's get the word quicken. Okay, so quicken. Quicken in the Hebrew is hayah. Hayah, and is to live, to have life, to continue in life, remain alive, to sustain life, to live, to live prosperity, to preserve, to restore, to revive. So that's what quicken means. And my body, man, this body. And let me see, one more scripture do I have? So the last scripture I have right here, I'm gonna leave it right here. Well, I'll get another scripture. Again, the Most High raises us up through this word. And what does this word do? It corrects and it fixes the things that are wrong and wicked about our people, which are Israelites. Right? So 2 Esdras 14:13 says, Now therefore set thine house in order and reprove thy people. Comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. And the last scripture I got right here is Romans 15:4, and it reads, For whatsoever things were written for a time were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope, and also become men and be lifted up and be turned alive. I would like to say you edify with that quick lesson. I'm going to say, Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Radash. Shalom again, and salutations and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, on down, and shalom to the elect. Shalom.